Hello and welcome. What do they find attractive about you? The person on your mind, what do they find most attractive about you? We have four decks to choose from. Deck one, the Unfolding Path Tarot. Deck two, the Chip and Wait Tarot. Deck three, the Flower Child Tarot. And deck for the Yoga Tarot. Take your time, select the deck you feel most drawn to. Welcome back. If you chose deck one, the Unfolding Path Tarot, what does the person on your mind find attractive about you? Spirit, for my pile one viewer, please tell, what does the person on their mind find attractive about them? What do they find most attractive about my pile one viewer, please, Spirit? What do they find most attractive? Your fairness, your ability to compromise, your ability to see both sides of an argument, your grace, your self-respect, your sense of self and self-worth. This person, of course, also finds you incredibly attractive physically. Your caring nature, your nurturing nature, your generosity, your enthusiasm, your generosity, your kindness. Spirit, what do they find most attractive about my pile one viewer? Your spontaneity, your love of life, right? You make them feel alive. This person on your mind finds most attractive about you the fact that you make them feel good, right? You have a joyful, vibrant, fresh energy. You make them feel alive. Spirit, what do they find most attractive about my pile one viewer? You can handle a lot. You've been through a lot in life. Your strength of character, right? This person knows that you've been through a lot and you just keep on keeping on, right? You've handled a lot. You've shouldered a lot of stress and responsibility. You're a tough cookie, right? You're fair, you're just, you have a lot of self-respect, you're kind, no matter how hard things are. Sometimes you always look on the bright side. You've got a very positive energy, right? No matter how hard things can be, you always look to the positive. And you always believe in possibility, right? You believe in possibility, you believe in positive energy, right? You make this person feel very excited, I feel, as well. This person, I feel, could be quite obsessed, right? We've got obsessive energy here. This person could be rather obsessed with you. I feel like we've also got death energy down here, so we've definitely got obsessive energy coming through. This person could be obsessed with you because of your infectious nature, right? Your enthusiasm is infectious. I feel for some reason you've made this person face their inner shadows, inner truth, right? I feel like you show your true colours. I feel like you wear your heart on your sleeve. This person loves that about you. Spirit, what do they find most attractive about my pile one viewer? Please clarify these energies. What do they find most attractive? Your penetrating insight coupled with your fairness. This person thinks you are very attractive because of your ability to see through to the heart of the matter, right? I feel like this person finds you very insightful, clever, right? Very intelligent. I feel like they also love your connectedness with your higher self and the cosmos, if you like, right? Your connectedness to life, energy, your higher self, your guides, right? Your spirituality. Spirit, what does my pile one viewers person find most attractive about them? They just love your high vibe, right? This person loves your high vibe, the way you carry yourself, the way you dress. I feel like this person loves the way you dress, your sensual nature, right? You could have some strong Virgo, perhaps Taurus energy in your chart. There's a lot of energy here, but I am feeling a Taurian vibe with this Empress, the Knight of Pentacles, the double whammy of the Nine of Pentacles, maybe Virgo. I feel like you're very sensual and you love luxury, I'm going to say. You have a taste for luxury. I feel like the way you carry yourself, the way you present yourself. Spirit, what do they find most attractive about my pile one viewer? Your sense of intention, right? Your calm, intentional energy. You're not in a hurry. You're chilled, right? You've got a very chilled, confident energy. You know that, or rather, you trust the flow of life, right? But you're very intentional. You're reliable. I feel like this person loves your eyes. Your eyes could be very distinctive. Maybe you have green eyes or very piercing eyes, or something about your sparkly eyes. You could be quite curvaceous. This person loves your hair, finds your hair very attractive. Your sense of security. You're very secure within yourself, and that is very attractive to this person. Spirit, please tell us more. What do they find most attractive about my pile one viewer? I've got double whammy of Aquarius energy here. You may have some strong Aquarius energy in your chart. I feel like this is your connectedness to your higher self, to your higher dreams, your higher goals, your vision, your ability to communicate clearly and authentically. I feel like your authenticity is very attractive to this person. Spirit, what do they find most attractive? We have Virgo energy and the moon. I was feeling some Virgo vibes here. I feel your sense of security with yourself, definitely. I feel like you've touched this person on quite a deep level. I feel like you've kind of almost forced this person to face their fears, to face their shadows, right? To face their inner truth, to reflect. I feel like this person's gone through a period of reflection, which you have inspired them to do, right? You're very inspiring. This person finds you very inspiring, fun to be around. positive energy, your positive energy, right? Your strong sense of self, your positive energy. This person does find you incredibly sexually attractive. You do turn them on. Spirit, please tell us more. What do they find attractive about my pile? One viewer, the muse living in my dreams. This person fantasizes about you, right? You inspire them. You inspire this person. This person dreams about you. I feel like you've inspired this person to have bigger dreams and goals in life. But I do feel like this person is fantasizing, dreaming about you. This person feels so connected to you. Spirit, please tell us more. What do they find attractive about my pile? One viewer, freedom, Uranus, your sense of detachment. We have a double whammy of Aquarius energy here, right? And Uranus. So you may have a powerful Uranus in your chart or Aquarius placements. If not, this is about your sense of individuality, freedom, detachment, right? You have a very high, strong sense of self-worth, right? You're very secure within yourself. You know who you are, right? You know what you're made of. You don't need anybody's validation, right? You're a free spirit, right? You don't feel the need to attach yourself to the outcome, whatever that may be, right? You trust the flow of life, right? You are fully trusting that what's for you will not go by you, right? You've got a very calm, free, cool energy. This person just loves your energy, right? You've given them a lot to think about. This person feels like they believe in their luck. I feel like this person feels very lucky because of you. Spirit, please tell us more. What do they find most attractive about my pile? One viewer. What do they find most attractive? Your empathy. You feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. Your empathy, your connectedness, your kindness, right? Your ability to see other people's perspectives and points of view, even though you're so very individual, right? And you may have very strong self belief, but I feel like you can always see the other person's perspective and you're very understanding, loving, and kind with that. This person loves your kindness, right? Your sense of dignity, loyalty. Physically, I feel like this person thinks you are absolutely out of this world. This person does think about you sexually, right? This person is definitely fantasizing about your physical body. But so much more than that. This person sees a lot of different aspects and beautiful things about you that they find attractive. You may have actually cut this person out of your life. You may have moved on from this person, right? You may have let this person go. Possibly you have cut this person out and shown them that you, not that you don't care, but that you're happy to move on with life without them potentially for somebody, right? I feel like you may have done that, but I do feel like this person is magnetized by you. There's a very deep connection here. So if that is the case, I feel like they will show back up, right? You have unforgettable energy. So I hope this reading has been of some value. I wish you all the best. Welcome back. If you chose deck 2, the Trip-In Waite Tarot, what does the person on your mind find attractive about you. Spirit, please, for my pile 2 viewer, what does the person on their mind find attractive about them? What do they find most attractive about my pile 2 viewer, please, Spirit? The beautiful connection this person feels with you. This person feels a very deep connection with you, right? And that is very attractive to them. I feel like this person has thought about you quite a lot recently. There could possibly be something of a no contact situation going on here, possibly. I feel like this person's been thinking about you a lot, right? Because I'm feeling this meditative energy from the 2 of Swords coupled with this nostalgic energy with the 6 of Cups, right? This person I feel thinks about you a lot. So the way you make them feel and think about you, right? That is very attractive about you. The fact that they can't stop thinking about you. I feel this strong connection, this reminiscent energy. It's like this person can't stop thinking about you and they find that attractive about you, right? Also, it could be that they are feeling magnetically drawn to you right now because they're not really sure what you're up to, possibly, right? There is a sense of secrecy here, so there's a sense of not really knowing what's going on with you, right? Maybe you're somebody who really likes your privacy. You could be somebody who values your privacy, and somehow there's not really any way that this person can find out what's going on with you, right? In your personal life, there's an air of secrecy and uncertainty here. So I'm feeling a magnetic pull because of this as well. Tell us more, Spirit. What do they find attractive about my pile 2 viewer? Your strength of character, right? Your courage, your strength of character. Spirit, please tell us more. What do they find most attractive? Wow, double whammy of that. Full. Spirit, what do they find most attractive? Oh my goodness, you really excite this person. This person may not be able to find much out about you in a sense, right? There's definitely an air of uncertainty, like they don't really know what's going on with you, right? You have an air of mystery about you. You're courageous, you're brave, you're exciting, you're adventurous. This person loves how spontaneous you are, your curiosity, your spontaneity, right? This person finds you very, very exciting and magnetic. It does feel like there may have been some kind of resistance to this connection, though, right? I'm feeling like this person maybe has been hot and cold in your life. This person could have been hot and cold in your life, right? The Ace of Swords was wanting to show up here. This Ace of Swords is wanting to show up, right? If there has been any resistance, if this person's been hot and cold, if they've been closed off, guarded, resistant, I do feel like communication is coming back in, right? This person is going to definitely take a leap. It feels like this person's been thinking a lot about you lately, right? It could be that you are about to manifest communication from this person, right? I feel like this is happening quite swiftly. If you're in a no contact situation, this person is absolutely missing you, thinking about you. I feel like they find attractive about you the way you make them feel, right? The fact that they can't stop feeling this connection, that they can't stop thinking about you, missing you. This person loves your determination. They love how you make them feel, right? This person finds the way you make them feel very attractive. Because without you, this person feels lonely. This person feels like there's something missing. This person doesn't feel happy, right? This person loves that you are a go-getter. I feel like you're very intense. You're a fighter. Somebody watching this could actually be involved in some kind of combat sport, right? You could be very physically active and involved in some kind of combat sport, martial arts, right? Possibly, but I feel like this person is very attracted to your physical strength. Spirit, please tell us more. What do they find attractive about my pile 2 viewer? There definitely could be some strong Leo energy in your chart with the strength and this Leo here, right? This person is attracted to your sense of confidence, right? How confident and magnetic you are, right? You're loyal, you're kind, you're generous, you are sunny, you have a sunny disposition, right? You're very positive, your energy, this person loves that about you. You excite them, right? This person finds you very exciting, and that is attractive. You may have beautiful hair. I feel like this person loves your mane, right? Your mane, your beautiful hair. This person finds your hair very attractive. Spirit, please tell us more. What do they find attractive? The magnetic pull, right, is obsessive, right? Double whammy of the full energy with this 2 of Wands. There is an obsessive magnetic pull. This person can't stop thinking about you. Even if they have been in denial, guarded, closed off, resistant, right? Even if this person has been resistant, I really do feel like this person thinks about you non-stop. And that is attractive to them. The fact that they can't stop thinking about you. We have Aries. We've got a very strong spirit of adventure here with the Knight of Wands, Aries, double whammy of the Fool, the Strength, the Leo, the 8 of Wands. Your spirit of adventure, right? You're very exciting, you're very passionate, right? You could be quite demanding at times, but I feel like this person finds that sexy, right? If you're very demanding and you want what you want and you want it now, right? You could have that energy, but this person finds that very sexy, right? If you are very demanding, this person finds that sexy. Spirit, what do they find most attractive? You're beautiful, right? Your physical beauty. You're very, very attractive. You have a healing energy as well about you, I'm going to say. The High Priestess, yeah, you're very connected to yourself, to your higher self, right? But I feel like you've got a very powerful healing vibe. You make people feel better. You make this person feel better, even if they have been resistant or in denial, right? When you're in this person's life, they feel good, right? They feel good. You're a healer, right? You're a natural healer. And this is very attractive about you. Being in your energy is healing. Spirit, what do they find most attractive about my pile 2 viewer? Neptune. Beautiful. Your spiritual, beautiful, kind, loving nature. You could have some Pisces in your chart as well, or a powerful Neptune placement, right? Interestingly, I don't know why I'm feeling very determined energy from Neptune, but I just feel like you're determined to be positive, to always see the positive, right? And focus on love and healing. This person feels so spiritually connected to you. Spirit, please tell us more. What do they find most attractive? You're unpredictable as well, right? Double whammy of the Fool with Uranus. You're unpredictable, right? There is an air of uncertainty, like what will you do next? Maybe you've kept this person on their toes, Wands, right? I am feeling a very exciting energy. Double whammy of the Fool with Aries, the Knight of Wands is Eight of Wands, and Uranus. It's very unpredictable, right? And you have an air of mystery and uncertainty around you, definitely. So this person doesn't really know what you might say or do next. They don't know, right? And I feel like that's very exciting for them. That's very exciting. Your energy is very exciting, right? You keep this person guessing. You keep them on their toes. You keep them guessing. And I feel like that is very attractive. Spirit, please tell us more. What do they find most attractive about my pile to viewer? Attraction, the sun. You're absolutely magnetic, right? Your magnetism. You're just so magnetic. This person finds you irresistible. I do feel like this person is obsessed, even if they have been obsessing in secret and they've maybe possibly for somebody done a runner. This person could have done a runner because they were scared, right? And they've been a little bit closed off and guarded, but they are not going to be able to resist for long. I feel like this person could be coming in. If you are in a no contact situation, I feel like this person's coming in quickly, right? We did see that Ace of Swords. I feel like communication could be coming in really fast. For anybody who is in no contact, this person just finds you so magnetic. Spirit, please tell us more. What do they find most attractive about my pile 2 viewer? The great theatre of life. Venus in Aries. We've got strong Leo energy, strong Aries energy here, right? This person loves how intense. I'm feeling a lot of intensity, a lot of drama, a lot of intensity. You guys maybe have had some conflict, right? You've maybe had some conflict. It does feel like there's been some kind of difficulties, right? I'm feeling a bit of a roller coaster ride here. Maybe this person's been hot and cold in and out of your life, possibly. I'm definitely feeling there's been some kind of conflict, but I'm feeling a lot of passionate, dramatic, intense energy, right? You are totally unforgettable. Your energy is just unforgettable, right? Even if there has been some drama, it does feel like this person is so pulled towards you, right? It's like they can't get enough. You excite them, right? Compared to other people, you are just at the absolute top of the level of excitement, desire, passion. Because I just feel like you really excite them, right? Other people are blah. Other people are boring compared to you. There's nothing boring about you. You're absolutely unforgettable. Spirit, what do they find most attractive about my pile to viewer, please? Okay, we've got 2 here. We've got the energy of detachment. You are releasing old patterns and ideas that no longer serve you. I feel like you're the kind of person who doesn't waste time, right? I do feel that with this strong Aries energy here. I feel like you are a very passionate, heart on sleeve person, even though you carry an air of mystery and uncertainty about you and unpredictability at the same time. You're very honest, you're very passionate, you wear your heart on your sleeve. And I feel like you're the kind of person that will walk away from somebody like that if you're not happy, right? You're not afraid to walk away and move into a new chapter. You're not afraid of the unknown, right? You're not afraid. You're very accepting and ready to release control of situations or people and lovingly embrace the rhythm of life. Yes, you will gladly, happily accept, okay, if this isn't for me, if you're not feeling it, goodbye then, right? I get that kind of energy from you. You're not afraid of the unknown. You're not afraid to take a risk. You're not afraid to take chances. You're not afraid of the future, whatever that may hold, right? And you could be a little bit a little bit crazy in a very positive, weird, and wonderful way, right? And this person loves that. There's nobody like you. You're very, very unique in this person's mind, and they're most attracted to the way you make them feel, the fact that they can't stop thinking about you, right? Your passion, your determination. I do feel for anybody who is in a no contact situation, you're going to hear from this person soon. So I hope this reading has been of some value. I wish you all the best. Welcome back. If you chose deck 3, the Flower Child Tarot, what does the person on your mind find attractive about you? Spirit, for my pile 3 viewer, please tell, what does the person on their mind find attractive about them? What do they find most attractive about my pile 3 viewer, please? The way you think, the way you communicate, your authentic self-expression, that your ability to let go and walk away. Spirit, please, what do they find most attractive about my pile 3 viewer? Your sense of self-respect, dignity, pride, right? Your authentic way of expressing how you feel, your ability to walk away, let go, and accept. I feel like this person may have put you through quite a lot in the past. Spirit, what does this person find most attractive about my pile 3 viewer? What do they find most attractive? What do they find most attractive about my pile 3 viewer, please, Spirit? I do feel like this person's put you through a lot, right? A lot of pain. I feel like there's been a lot of turmoil in this connection. It feels like it could have been very stormy, right? This person may have put you through hell and back in the past, right? And I feel like maybe you've been very forgiving of this person. I am feeling an energy of calmness, forgiveness, dignity about you. So I feel like this person finds very attractive your ability to forgive. This person does think you're very beautiful. I feel like this person loves your skin. I don't know why that's coming through. Your skin tone, right? I feel like you have beautiful skin, a beautiful skin tone. I feel like this person finds you absolutely beautiful to look at physically, but your depth of character, maybe you have been through hell and back with this person and you have forgiven them. You've shown them a lot of love and care, even though they may have treated you quite badly, right? But I feel like there's been a lot of intense emotion in this connection. So I feel like this person feels the connection attractive, the depth of the connection attractive, the way you speak your mind. I feel like you've been very clear with this person. You have spoken your mind in no uncertain terms, but at the same time, I feel like you've been very kind and forgiving of their behaviour in some way. Spirit, what do they find most attractive about my pile 3 viewer? Your maturity, your emotional maturity, your wisdom, right? Your strength, your all or nothing approach, maybe at times, right? But your willingness to work on things, your willingness to work on things, your wisdom, your maturity, your positivity, right? Even in dark times, even in times of despair, I do feel like you've been through a really stormy emotional time with this person, but you've always remained honest, right? You've always remained honest, you've always remained true, loyal, right? And positive. Spirit, please, what do they find most attractive about my pile 3 viewer? Your determination, your courage, your fight. Your fight. The connectedness, the soul connection this person feels with you is very attractive. What you've been through together and the emotional bond that you share with this person is very attractive. Spirit, what do they find they don't want to let go? The feeling of not wanting to let go. You make them feel possessive. You make them feel like they have something of high value, right? I was feeling a very strong sense of forgiveness from this wee page of cups. Got Pisces energy here, right? Very intuitive, sensitive, loving, caring, forgiving energy, right? I feel like you have forgiven this person. It almost feels like you've given them another chance after they may have been quite bad to you, right? I feel like you've been very mature. I feel like you are the kind of person that likes to talk things through. You like to communicate and talk things through. And I feel like you're very mature about that. And they love that about you. They find that very attractive, right? Your ability to communicate clearly, maturely, work on things, give everything your best shot, see the good and the bad, overcome difficulties, put the past behind you, right? Forgive, move on. I do feel like this person thinks you're a very beautiful person inside and out, right? This person does find you very physically attractive. The way you dress, your skin, your hair. I feel like this person thinks you're absolutely beautiful, but your heart is beautiful, right? Spirit, what do they find most attractive about my pile 3 viewer? Your depth, your nurturing, caring, loving disposition, the way you communicate very clearly with passion in no uncertain terms, right? Your fire, right? Your fire is so bright it cannot be put out, right? No matter what you've been through with this person, without this person, I feel like you've been through very difficult, dark times, but that fire in your heart and soul, right? That positivity never dims or goes out, right? And definitely your authentic self expression, your ability to communicate from the heart in a mature sense, right? This person just finds you beautiful. I feel like you've done a lot for this person. Spirit, what do they find most attractive about my pile 3 viewer? Loving and trusting yourself. From the heart, right? You've got a very big, beautiful heart. We've got Sun and Leo energy with this Queen of Wands. So somebody could have some strong Leo in their chart, right? But I feel like this is about your heart, right? This is about your heart. You love yourself, you trust yourself, you love others. Again, I'm looking at this number 20, judgment, forgiveness, right? Overcoming the past. I feel like you've overcome a lot in the past. This 3 of Cups showing up. Maybe you've reconciled with this person, right? after past hurts, betrayals, or I feel like this has been a very difficult connection, and you've been able to move beyond the past, put it behind you, right? I feel like there's been a healing in this connection for some reason as well. Spirit, what do they find most attractive about my pile 3 viewer? We have jealousy, Pluto energy, right? Maybe there has been some very intense emotion in the past. I feel like it's been very, very, very stormy, this connection. So maybe there has been some jealousies, right? Maybe you've shown this person that you would be willing to walk away. Maybe there has been for somebody a third party involvement. We did see that 3 of Swords, right? Maybe you've made this person feel very jealous and possessive. I was feeling like this person's very possessive, right? So maybe you've made them feel jealous and possessive at some point, and this is very attractive, right? This person finds it very attractive that they can't let you go, that they don't want to let you go because you are a rare diamond. I feel like this person feels like you are a rare diamond, right? You're very rare. You're like a precious jewel, very special to this person, even though it may have taken a long time for them to figure this out, possibly for someone. Spirit, what do they find most attractive about my pile 3 viewer? What do they find most attractive? Gratitude. You fully appreciate the invaluable lessons that life lovingly presents to you. I feel like this person is very grateful for you. I feel like you've learned lessons from this connection. I feel like your person has learned lessons through this connection, and they have grown to realize just how special you are and how grateful they are for this connection, for your love, right? To have you in their life, it feels that this person is very, very grateful. Even if this is not your situation, this could be what is developing here, right? It could be for somebody watching this, you are on some kind of timeout. You may not be speaking right now for somebody, right? There may not be a positive resolution, so to speak, just yet, right? But if you are currently frozen in time, if this connection is currently frozen in time and there is no action being taken right now toward healing, right? Please just know that there will be, right? If this is your situation, there will be healing if you want it, right? This person is realizing how grateful they are to have somebody like you because you are so rare, right? And that is what this person finds most attractive about you, your rarity, right? So I hope this reading has been of some value. I wish you all the best. Welcome back if you chose deck for the Yoga Tarot. What do they find attractive about you? Spirit, for my pile 4 viewer, please tell us, what does the person on their mind find most attractive about them? What do they find most attractive about my pile 4 viewer, please? What do they find most attractive about my pile 4 viewer? You make them feel happy, right? I feel like you have a very positive, chilled, fun energy. This person loves your determination as well. Spirit, what do they find most attractive about my pile 4 viewer? You could have some strong Capricorn energy. This person's totally obsessed with you. You may be quite hard working, right? I feel like you are very independent, hard working, you're very forward looking, very positive, very chilled, very focused. This person's totally obsessed. This person feels like you have put a spell on them. Have you put a spell on this person? This person feels like they're under your spell. Spirit, what do they find most attractive? What do they find most attractive about my pile for viewer? You totally bewitch this person. What do they find most attractive? You make them feel that something is happening beneath the surface. There's something going on, right? This person feels like there is a future, that this connection is going somewhere, right? I feel like this person just senses that there's a future, there's this connection's going somewhere, it means something, right? I feel like you've got a very relaxed, powerful presence. This person feels like totally captivated, right? That almost like it was fate that brought you together, but at the same time, this person feels spellbound. I feel like this person feels spellbound, like they're totally focused on you. Right, this person's energy is totally focused on you. I feel like you've grounded them somehow. You've brought them back down to earth in a way, possibly with a bang, right? I feel like you've brought this person down to earth. This person, I feel, for somebody, this person loves your chest. I just feel this person loves your chest, right? Whether you're male, female, this person loves your chest. I feel like you make them feel warm and fuzzy inside. This person, I feel like you've had a lot of laughs with them. I feel like you've had a lot of laughs together. I feel like you make this person feel happy, joyful. You may have helped this person through a difficult time as well. I feel like you've maybe helped this person get over some obstacles or hurdles and move into an easier, more productive state of mind for some reason. I feel like you've helped this person do better in life, right? You've really helped to ground their energy and help them to focus. So I feel like you've shown a lot of kindness and caring for this person as well. This person feels your mystical energy very, very strongly. This person is very attracted to your knowledge, to your mystical air, right? This person feels you are witchy and they find that very attractive. Spirit, what do they find most attractive about my pile for viewer, please? You don't give everything away, right? You don't overshare, you don't give everything away. I feel like you're very clear in your communication, but I feel like you're very honest, but you don't give everything away. This person loves that about you, right? Your sense of adventure, movement. It just feels like you are going somewhere. This connection is going somewhere. They're very attractive to the sense that there's a future with you. Spirit, what do they find most attractive? Your ability to focus, right? I feel like you're very skilled in some way and you have the ability to focus. You have a lot of drive. You could have a specialist knowledge interest. You could in fact be a witch, right? And you have specialist knowledge abilities. I feel like this person finds that very attractive about you. You're a little bit dangerous. You're a little bit dangerous. This person finds that very attractive about you. This person is absolutely obsessed with you. This person finds you so, so sexually attractive. Spirit, please tell us more. What do they find most attractive about my pile for viewer? Yeah, you're witchy, you're mystical, your knowledge, you're a little bit dangerous, right? You could be a little bit secretive, but it's a good thing. You don't give everything away. This person feels like you're trustworthy, but secretive, right? You're hiding something, and that just makes you very, very enchanting. Oh, we've got all of the water signs here, right? So your depth of knowledge, your depth of emotion, right? I do feel like you're very, very, very mysterious to this person. This person is absolutely captivated. They feel like you've put a spell on them, right? This person feels absolutely spellbound. Spirit, what do they find most attractive about my pile for the viewer, please? What do they find most attractive about my pile for viewer? You're in their mind. They can't get you out of their mind, right? You're absolutely embedded in their mind, like you're there constantly. This person thinks about you all the time. This person's totally obsessed, but I feel like they find that very attractive. They love it. They love the fact that they're totally obsessed, right? And there's a sense of future here, right? I was feeling the sense that this connection is going somewhere, right? You're going somewhere. This connection is going somewhere. There's a future, right? This person's really excited about a future. This person's totally obsessed and fixated, and they're really hoping for a future. They feel like there is a future with you. Spirit, let's grab one of these. Tell us more. What do they find most attractive about my pile 4 viewer? The truth. More Aquarius energy. This person does find you honest, reliable, the real deal. This person feels like you are the real deal. You see through them. I feel like you've seen through this person, right? You see the truth. You just have that ability to see through everything, right to the heart of the matter, right? You can see the truth very clearly. You see through people, right? You're very perceptive. You're psychic, right? This person finds that very attractive about you. Spirit, what else do they find attractive about my pile 4 viewer for better and for worse? This person feels like they want to be in it for better or for worse, for life, right? This person wants a future with you. You make this person feel like they are totally fixated on you. This person wants a future for better, for worse. This person wants to be with you, right, through thick and thin. That you've made this person feel like they only have eyes for you, and that is very attractive. Spirit, what is most attractive about my pile 4 viewer to their person, please? Freedom. You are releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. So maybe there has been some restrictions and communication in the past with this person, right? Coming out on top of this 8 of Swords here. Maybe there has been some restriction and communication in the past with this person, right? But it feels like if that is the case, things are really opening up, right? Ace of Swords, Mercury, Aquarius, freedom, double whammy of Aquarius energy, freedom in communication, open, honest, truthful communication, right? I feel like this person is totally magnetized by you. And I feel like this person is in pursuit of you. I'm going to say this person is pursuing you, right? It feels like this person's really on your case. This person may have had to work really hard to win you over, right? I feel like you've maybe made this person work hard to win you over, and maybe they're finally getting somewhere through persistent, dedicated effort. Maybe this person is getting somewhere and you're opening up to them, and they feel very special and very grateful and very lucky that you are opening your heart up to this person, because this person knows that you're very deep, you're very sensitive, you're very selective, perhaps. I feel like you're very selective, you've got high standards, right? And I feel like this person may be winning you over, right? And it's maybe not been easy, right? Slowly but surely. But I feel like this is making them feel even more magnetized by you, right? I feel like this person has got a lot of gratitude for you. So, yeah, I hope this reading has been of some value. I wish you all the best.